So I said to myself 2 or 3 years ago, if I can recover, I'd like to have a retrospective show. And that's why this happened. And now it happened. And I applied. It was a 2-year waiting time to get a show in this gallery. It's so popular. I love this gallery. This is one of the reasons that I wanted to move to Amherstburg. We were looking for something to downsize. I'm not good at downsizing, but and so we came into the town, and I'll make the story very short. But the beautiful view, it's a small town, and we found the Gibson Gallery. And I said to Gary, a town with a gallery has to be a good town. And so I might just start. The way the show is organized is from the beginning of my painting premiere around to my recovery. And so if everybody can kind of gather over here, if you've heard me and seen it all, then maybe comfortable staying where you are. But I'm going to start with these two paintings here. These are small watercolor paintings that I did while I was in high school. My senior year of high school. I was 17 years old. Hunks of canvas, and there's throw the paint, slash it, roll on it. If you wanted to paint representationally, the professors accused you of being immature. And there was no instruction, so I wanted to learn. And I'd studied with a classical painter in San Francisco in the summertime, and another one at the California College of Arts and Crafts, who I thought, I was going to learn color. But I did, and you have to do this in the studio because you'll have a lot of little pieces of paper. But I used acrylic medium and water as my glue. And when you put them together with the medium, it becomes transparent and shiny if you use shiny medium. And this was my first real adventure into a large painting that I really liked, that I did. And another dream, another Rapin carousel. And I was playing with a palette knife and very thick acrylic paint. I like Impressionists. I love the Impressionists and Vincent van Gogh. And so I was thinking of that in my mind, and then light and shadow. I had a sabbatical leave from Sheridan College, and my project was to research my family's history, my ancestry, and to paint in locations that were significant to them. And so I'm not a computer person, really. I didn't know really how to use the computer for that, especially. I could do WordPro. That's about it, because we had to. But Gary and I packed up the Volkswagen Pop Tom camper and headed across the country to Salt Lake City, where we found we stayed for 5 or 6 days and did research in the LDS library. The Church of the Latter-day Saints has a 4-story building full of computers, and they had a volunteer on the in social issues of all kinds. The women's movement was dear to my heart, and my faculty union that I belong to. And this is my self-portrait. This thinking of the yin and yang of my personality, the masculine and feminine side, hard and soft. And that's what I was representing. The strike, the being on picket line. I did a big series of paintings I called on strike, and they were exhibited a lot around Toronto in The first big exhibit was at the Sheraton Hotel Center in the ballroom there, and a lot of other places. I even exhibited them at the Sheraton College Gallery. It is long branches between Toronto and between Oakville and Toronto, kind of in the middle. I used to walk by her in the park there, and these 4 seniors were always playing cards, and I'd say, "Who's winning tonight?" And she'd turn around and say, "The men always win." So I started it on my porch, but had to bring it inside to finish it. So I finished it in my house. In 2015, I was in a bad car crash. My beautiful red car was smashed. The other driver didn't stop at his stop sign. And so it was a Volvo, and the police officer said, "Another car, you probably wouldn't have made it." So that's the first time I was really able to paint. That was in 2018 I painted it. So I'm trying to recover. And then my balance was, how do I get out of the way? My balance was not very good, but I was getting better. And I had another accident, a fall onto my head. Ambulance trip to the rehab hospital. I had a brain bleed and I stayed a month there. Came out with a walker and a cane and a lot of equipment. I'm going to say a plug for the rehab hospital, the Hotel Du hospital there. It's been